Good morning, everyone, and Chodesh Tov. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Noach, where God brings the flood and destroys the whole world and saves Noach and his family by Noach building the ark that God told him to build. It's a very interesting verse in the beginning of the Parsha. When it speaks about Noach, it says, "And Noach was righteous in his generation," in his time. And Rashi quotes the Talmud that already picks up on this. In his time, he was righteous. If he would have been in Abraham's time, he wasn't right. He wouldn't have been righteous. Or even in his time, he was righteous. A lot of different explanations. I want to suggest a very important idea based off the different rabbis' explanation. Now, what is the Torah trying to tell us? What's the purpose of telling us? Let's say he was righteous. It's his generation, different generation. Who cares? And I want to suggest that the Torah is teaching us something very important. What was the generation of Noah? Noah's generation was a generation of evil, generation of murder, adultery, and many other evil things. God had to destroy the whole world. And even with all that pressure, even with all the bad going on, Noah was able to stay righteous. Noah was able to isolate himself from the rest of the world. And some say that's the idea of the teva, the ark, sort of a isolation, not getting influenced by the outside world. And that's a very important lesson that we all have to think about and learn. That there's so much evil out there. Of course, there's a lot of good. Thank God, our world's not going to get destroyed. But there is a lot of evil. There's a lot of bad. There's a lot of ideas floating out there that try to move us away from our Father in heaven. We have to isolate ourselves to a certain degree. We have to make sure not to get influenced by the evil out there, by the philosophy out there, by the actions that are out there, and make sure that we stay connected. Make ourselves a teva. So let's all reflect on this important idea and make sure that we are righteous in our times and not get influenced by the society around us, by the evil that is plaguing us all the time. Wishing everyone a beautiful day.